Hey guys, remember me? I know it's been a long time. I was looking at my channel and it's been 4 months since my last video. 4 whole months. Uh-oh. Corvus? He was trying to get my spit cup. I'm really sick right now. I got a cold, and because I have asthma, it makes it like 1,000 times worse. Just really phlegmy. It's been really hard for me to breathe. I actually tried filming this video yesterday, but I got through like a few sentences and then I couldn't breathe, so I'm trying it again today. Still a little bit hard for me to breathe, but it's getting better. Yeah. So I'm just gonna take it easy. But anyway, wow, 4 months, guys. How have you been? Well, I can't even believe it. Time has gone by so fast, but Armani, no. Time has gone by really fast, but I took a much needed break from social media, and I'm slowly getting my way back in there, but it feels good right now. It does feel weird being in front of a camera. I'm trying to get used to it again. I feel a little bit awkward, I'm not gonna lie. I did write down some notes, so if you guys see me looking down, I'm just looking at my notes. Yeah. So what do I want to talk about today? I want to talk about the reason I took a break from social media. So, let's see, what was 4 months ago? It's January? Yeah, October. Okay, that's what I thought. So, in October, I made my last video here on YouTube, but I also deleted my Instagram. So, I have been just off of social media for the last 4 months completely. I don't even have an Instagram anymore. The app is gone off my phone. And I did this for a few reasons. Let's see. Okay, good, they're laying down. Yesterday when I tried to film this video, Corvus was sleeping, and as soon as I pulled out the camera, it was like 2 minutes into filming, he got up and was being crazy, but now he's like actually still sleeping, so I might have a chance of finishing this video today. I think the main reason why I deleted my Instagram was because it was kind of getting to the point where it was doing way more harm for my mental health than it was doing good. And I say that because I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to this. It's not just something that happens to me. I think it's been scientifically proven that like apps such as Instagram can make you feel like more depressed and skyrocket your anxiety, and that's exactly what it was doing to me. I started seeing this happening. I was comparing myself a lot to different accounts. I was judging myself really harshly on everything that I posted, everything that I said. If I wasn't getting the response back that I had anticipated, then I let it really affect my mood, and it made it, wow, I let it make me feel very inferior, and I hated that. I hated that. Shh. Shh. Why can't you let me film? You were just sleeping. You were just sleeping. Go back to sleep. Oh, he's huffing and puffing at me. Look at his attitude. Oh shoot, I just took my camera off the tripod. Dang it. Look at how much bigger he is now than the last time you guys saw him. He's like a full-ass dog. Are you being nice to your brother? I don't want to hear a peep. I'm trying to film. Shh. Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Armani, stay there. Stay there, baby. Big stretch. Good boy. Okay. Okay, I am not doing that again. That took me way too long to get the camera back onto the tripod. Jeez Louise. So, anyway, what was I talking about? So yeah, that was one of the main reasons why I deleted my Instagram, was because it was just making me feel bad about myself, and I didn't need that in my life. So it just made sense to cut it out. But another reason was because I was having all of these feelings of depression and anxiety and not being good enough. I was coming down on myself really hard when I wouldn't post something, feeling like I was falling behind, like I was failing. And I was just really losing sight of the bigger picture. I was losing sight of what I was trying to accomplish on that platform. And that was to spread, you know, love and light, help you guys through telling my own story and my own journey that I think that a lot of you guys can relate to. And at the end of the day, behind the scenes, I was feeling very inadequate. I had stopped practicing all of my spiritual routines. I hadn't been meditating. I hadn't been journaling. I hadn't been doing anything that I talk about, anything that I used to do on the daily. Those things kind of just fell off. And I think it fell off really due to my depression and anxiety. I didn't feel like doing it. And I knew that that's what I needed to do to get back on track, but I had absolutely no motivation to even try. So going onto Instagram and posting pictures and trying to tell you guys, you know, this is how you should be living your life. Here's some tips to help you, you know, be happy and joyful and live in the moment. And I wasn't doing those things. I felt like such a fraud. And I didn't think that was fair. It wasn't fair for you guys. It wasn't fair for myself. So it kind of got to the point where I was like, I can't do this anymore. I need to help myself before I can ever help anybody else. So I kind of just deleted it on a whim. It wasn't something that I really planned. I think that I had, when did I delete it? I think I had posted something and then I caught myself just like sitting there and waiting, like waiting for likes, waiting for comments, and just like getting really anxious about it, like to get the response that I wanted. And it was at that point I'm like, I'm not doing this anymore. This is just wasting too much of my energy. This is making me too anxious, making me feel really bad about myself if I don't get the response that I want. And so it was probably like 10 minutes after I posted it, honestly, I just deleted the app. I deleted it, I deleted my account, I deleted the app, and I was like, I'm done. So that was in October. I'm kind of out of breath, honestly. Armani, come here. Come here. You hide out with me. Your brother can leave you alone. Corvus, you gotta leave him alone. My goodness. So yeah, I'm sorry, baby. You can be in my video. You're so cute. So, it's been 4 months, and I can honestly say that it was, if you leave me, you're gonna get attacked by your brother. You know that, right? You know that. But yeah, it's been 4 months, and I can honestly say that it was the best decision that I've made. It has been, let me tell you, it has been so nice to just not have to worry about any of that, to just be able to focus on myself. I've been getting back into meditation, back into journaling. I've been reading a lot more and just being more present in the moment, focusing on my relationship with myself, my relationship with loved ones, with friends and family. And I've really needed that for a long time. It just took me a while to admit it to myself, because for some reason I just felt like if I'm not doing this thing on Instagram, then what am I doing? I'm not doing anything, which is so stupid. It's so stupid. It's kind of gotten to the point, and I feel like this with a lot of people, if not the majority of people, feel like, you know, if they're not showing out for the world, then they feel like they're not doing anything important. And that is just so unhealthy to think that way, and absolutely untrue. So if you think that way, just know that that is not even true. You're still, hopefully, I mean, if you're like working on yourself, working on, you know, living a life that makes you happy, that is good for you and for others, there's no need to have to go and tell everybody, hey, look what I'm doing, and try and get that validation. You should be able to give yourself that validation, you know what I mean? So that's what I have been working on. Let's see. Hey, can you stop? Can you stop, please? I'm not gonna lie and say that for those whole 4 months, I was devoted every single day to meditating, to journaling, to saying affirmations, living my best life. It wasn't like that. It's still not like that. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work because I got really out of control there for a while. I fell really deep into my emotions, and it's become kind of hard for me to control them. I feel things very deeply, I always have, and lately my anxiety has been crazy out of control and just making me feel very irritable. Ryan can attest to that, poor guy. Sorry. I've been very irritable and just things will just kind of like set me off that never used to set me off. So it's a new feeling for me, and I've been trying to learn how to deal with that and to, you know, accept my emotions and feel them, but then to also release them when I'm done feeling them. That's been the hardest part for me, is just to like release those negative emotions and not let them fester. So I've been working on that, but I will say that lately I have been very good at setting a spiritual routine for myself, which for me means meditation daily, journaling daily, and there are still some days that I don't get around to it, but I think that my progress is worth celebrating and that I have come a long way, and so I'm not going to be hard on myself anymore. Shh. Okay, I have to go put Armani away. If I don't separate them, Corvus, he doesn't get it. He just wants to play and play and play and play. And Armani wants to be left alone most of the time. And Armani will just be laying there sleeping, just totally peaceful, and Corvus will start pouncing on him. And he won't leave him the heck alone, so I feel bad, but I have to go put Armani in the room, and yeah, anyway. So yeah. What was I saying? Crap. These dogs always make me forget what I'm talking about. Anyways, yeah, I'm trying not to be too hard on myself for, you know, not doing something every single day, but instead I'm trying to really focus on my progress and acknowledging myself for doing those things and praising myself for, you know, any accomplishment. It doesn't matter if it's big or small. So that's what I've really been trying to work on lately in these last 4 months. And I do have some really exciting news. Something else that has been happening is I have enrolled in school. So this is exciting because it has been 4 years. Actually, it's been more like 4.5 years since I first wanted to go to school for life coaching. So I actually found a school here in Seattle, and it starts next month. I am already enrolled. It is a 6-month program, and so I will be attending that, and come July I will finally be a certified life coach. And I could not be more excited that things have finally aligned and I'm able to do this, because I have been waiting for 4.5 years, and I just feel like now is such a good time for this to be happening, especially because I really need to surround myself with like-minded people, which I have been missing for a long time. And it makes a difference. It really makes a difference. And that's another thing about like not having my Instagram, is that there was a community of women that I was a part of and people that I had met through the app that I could talk to about stuff like this, but not having that anymore, it's been a little bit hard and kind of isolating. So there are pros and cons, but I think that all in all I did make the right decision to deleting my Instagram, but I will now be surrounded by a classroom of people who are headed in the same direction as me and can help guide me and, you know, teach me and support me. So I'm so excited for this. You guys really have no idea. So that is a journey that I will be taking you guys on with me, because that is a huge part of my life. And which kind of brings me to my next point. Sorry if I'm a little bit scattered. I still feel like really kind of awkward in front of the camera right now. It's been a long time, so I don't know what I'm saying. It's been too long. I'm excited and I'm nervous and I just want to like say it all at the same time. So my next point being that I have dog hair all over my shirt. Come on now. I mean, it makes sense because I've been wearing this shirt for like 3 days. Shoot. Okay, so my next point that I want to talk about is the direction that I want this channel to go. I'm shaking things up a bit because I think that the most part this channel has been focused more on like hair tutorials. I've talked a bit about, you know, spirituality and stuff like that, but definitely not as much as I wanted to. I kind of thought for some reason that like first coming into social media, people wouldn't be interested in that kind of stuff. They wouldn't be interested in what I actually wanted to talk about. So I kind of leaned towards stuff that I saw was more popular, which was, you know, natural hair. The natural hair community is huge, and it's a great community. Trust, like, I'm not trying to knock it in any way. It's just not my passion. It's not my passion. So I'm not going to be talking about that anymore. Obviously now you guys can tell my hair is different. I have locked my hair. So I definitely won't be doing curly hair routines anymore because my hair is not curly anymore. It is all locked up. Locking my hair was something that I always envisioned myself doing. And it got to the point where I was thinking about it so often, and I was like, wow, every time I would think about, you know, I like to do this exercise where I think about my life like 10 years, 5-10 years in the future, and what does that look like? And I always picture myself with locks. And so I was thinking one day, like, why do I keep doing this? Why do I keep thinking one day this will happen? One day, you know, I'll get to this place. One day, whatever, one day, blah, blah, blah. Change has to start now. So on a whim, thinking about it, I was like, you know what am I waiting for? Why am I doing this? I'm just gonna lock my hair. And there were also some other reasons behind that too. So I locked my hair, and I had it locked for about a month, and then I realized that I didn't like it. I didn't like the way that I had them. They were actually much bigger than this. So I combed them out, and then I started them over. And I love them now. They're absolutely just perfect for me. I don't know how many I have. Some of them are larger than others, some of them are shorter than others, but they're perfect. They're totally unique to me, and I love them. So, what's wrong, Papa? What's wrong? You want to say hi? Come here. Come here. Oh, you were so small. Last time everybody saw you, now you're so big. This guy is 10 months now. Oh my god, today! It's the 20th, you're 10 months today, exactly! Wow, he's so big. I think we last weighed him at like 8 months, and he was 56 pounds. Yeah. You gonna leave? Alright, see you later. He's huge and he's a handful. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I always envisioned myself having locks, but the main reason that I did it was because I was focusing so much on my self-image and getting really consumed with it. Especially being on social media and putting myself out there on Instagram like I was. It was really hard on me because I thought, like, who's gonna want to look at me unless I look a certain way, or, you know, I present myself a certain way. And so I got really consumed with my self-image, which is not the kind of person that I am or that I want it to be. And so seeing that happen in myself was really scary. And that, coupled with the fact that I hadn't been doing any of my spiritual practices, I was really just losing myself, and I hated it. So locking my hair for me was more of a spiritual thing, to where I could focus less on my ego and focus more on spirit. So that was the biggest reason why I locked my hair. Not to mention some smaller reasons, like being a loose natural cost me so much money. It cost me so much money. Products are expensive. They are so expensive, and you go through them so fast. And even if I wasn't going through them, I would go to the store and I had absolutely no self-control. It was kind of ridiculous and kind of embarrassing, and I'm a little bit ashamed, but I think that a lot of loose naturals can relate with me on this. I would go to the store and I would see something new and be like, oh, that's new. I have to get it. I need to try it. What if this works better than my other products? Even if I had a full bottle that I just bought like a week ago, I would still buy more products. And so then I was hoarding products, and it was just taking up so much space, and it was out of control. It was a problem. So I don't have to deal with that anymore. I ended up giving away a lot of my hair products and then chucking the rest. And let me tell you, it felt so good to get rid of all of that stuff, and I don't have to do anything basically anymore. Yeah, it's very low maintenance having locks, and I just love it. So there was that. Not to mention that it took up so much of my time being a loose natural. It was like, there was never a day where you were not doing your hair. It was morning, it was night, and then there were wash days, which was literally all day long. It was too much. I'm like, why am I doing this? I could be spending more time with my family. I could be spending more time, you know, learning and studying and progressing myself in other ways instead of just looking in the mirror and trying to like get myself to look good. It was stupid and I hated it. So why are you crying? Because I put all your friends away? You wouldn't leave them alone. It's your fault, baby. It's your fault. Don't huff and puff at me. Oh, bless you. Papa. Oh, I think he's also sad because I've been sick and haven't been able to take him to the park because I can barely breathe. Today I'm doing better. Hopefully I'm gonna try and take him, but Brian says that he'll take him later if I can't. But yeah, he's got a lot of energy, so he's just kind of sad and bored right now. I feel kind of bad. But what can you do? This is why we need a yard. We have outgrown this apartment, that is for sure. So going forward, like I mentioned before, I'm not going to be doing hair stuff. It's just not gonna happen. My locks, I don't really want to talk about them. It's more of like a spiritual and very personal thing to me. And I'm trying to keep it that way. So I'm not gonna be doing any lock tutorials, anything like that. Maybe I'll throw in like a wash day routine or something, but it's not what I'm looking to do. My channel, I really want to focus on being the name that I branded myself as, Authentically Kendra. So I want to really just show you guys how I'm living, how Ryan and I are living. It's gonna be more of like us as a family and like what we do every day. Not every day, but like what we do, things that we struggle with. I'll be taking you guys on my journey as I go through school. I'll be still taking you guys along on my spiritual journey. But yeah, it's gonna be stuff more focused on that. So it's going to be spirituality, family, mindfulness, and love. That is my new channel. I hope that this resonates with a lot of you guys. I'm sorry to anybody who was here for the curly hair videos. Those will no longer be, unfortunately, but I'm really hoping that this stuff will resonate with you guys too. I'm trying my best as I return to social media. I don't want to put on a front. I don't want to be depressed behind the camera and then come on and act like things are okay. If I'm depressed, then, and it's something that I want to talk about and I feel like, oh, I want to film today, but I'm not feeling that good, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to tell you guys, hey, I'm not feeling that good and here's why. I really want more authenticity in my life, in my channel. That's how I want to live and that's how I want to promote living. I think that it's really dangerous how social media has become that everybody just puts their best foot forward. And it's very deceiving and it makes people feel really bad about themselves and nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about the bad parts, the trauma, the stress, the anxiety, the things that they're struggling with, that they think I'm the only one because look at everybody else. This person, they're the same age as me and they've accomplished this and this. This person over there, look at all that they've built while I'm over here struggling. How are they so happy and I'm not? And it's very dangerous and I just really want to break that stereotype that, you know, everybody has to be happy all the time. Things happen. You're not happy all the time. It's an ongoing journey and some days are easy and some days are hard, but I'm really trying to bring that authenticity back. I hope that you guys will still be here with me through this as I kind of redirect the way that my channel is heading and focus more on my passions and helping you guys live a life of authenticity. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. I was looking through my phone trying to find clips and videos of like what we've been up to for the past 4 months, but honestly, I have not been on my phone a lot. I haven't been filming. I actually turned off like all my notifications to text messages to like other apps that I might have because I don't even want to be looking at my phone. I just want to be in the moment. So I think I'm gonna roll like a few clips that I can find of what we've been up to. It's mostly gonna be the dogs. Probably mostly gonna be like Corvus playing at the dog park. But I will find some stuff and just to show you guys a little bit of what we've been up to this past 4 months. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoy these clips. If you guys are here for the new channel, go ahead and subscribe. Leave me a comment letting me know if there's anything specific that you want me to talk about, but I feel pretty happy to be back, so we'll see. Anyways, it was nice chatting with you guys, and I will see you in my next video.
Look at this beautiful sun that came out. So nice. don't like it. Look at
Oh.
that. Look at that.
Wait, I have to adjust the light.
All right, look. I don't like. Here's the thing. I don't like it when you point the camera in my face when I'm looking directly into the. Like, look, I'm
Because you're squinty?
Yeah, I'm squinty. I got some sensitive eyes.
He's obsessed right now. Well, Ryan and I just started putting up some Christmas decorations, and the puppies are tired, so we put garland up. We have our lights. Such a dork. And the stockings. 5 stockings above the fire. That's our tree right there. About to get bailed. It's so big. Well, we're getting our tree.
Getting our tree right now.
Didn't get to cut it.
They're gonna shake. That's all right. We got to choose it though. We got to choose our tree. They're shaking it, getting all the excess needles off so that we don't take them home because we don't want those.
All
extra.
the bugs.
We don't want that.
Yeah, we don't want that.
We got enough bugs at our house.
But we got an 8-foot Douglas fir. Alright, so we finished the tree. Can barely even get it in the frame. It's 8 feet tall. Corvus obviously loves it. Ryan's watching football. So we had to move this trunk in front of it so Corvus couldn't get to the bottom. He was already running around the tree, but check it out. All of our homemade ornaments. What do you think, bud? You like the tree? Yep. Got the lights out and out there too. Cleaned a bit. He's not too sure of the water.
I don't know. How do I get it? Go find it.
So Corvus got out of his kennel. Great.
I mean it. Stop you drinking. We'll stop you drinking.
What's happening? Is it the first snow? First snow of the winter. Wow, good boys.
Holy cow! What a game!
Good boys. Corvus's first snow. He loves it. What do you think, Armani? You're like, yeah, I'm used to this. Woo! Nice slide.
See my slide?
Yeah,
Watch
and I
this,
see your
ready?
tracks.
Watch me first and slide.
Okay,
Right here on the corner.
slide in on the corner. Nice. That was a good one. Whoa.